Hot take. Polyphonic Aftertouch, not that cool or useful. Like 95% of the time. Synth people talk about Poly Aftertouch the way that car people talk about features on their car. Like, oh yeah, this thing goes like 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Like, are you doing that? Are you going 0 to 60 in 3 seconds? Are you playing chords and opening the filter more on some notes with Poly Aftertouch and actually doing it in a way that's musically interesting and useful? No, you're not. Because that extra pressing that you have to do to engage Aftertouch is not very musically practical. It's also such a small distance to travel that you usually can't do a great sweep of a parameter or a filter opening or something like that anyway. If you want to control how open the filter is on a per note basis, maybe to make the melody stand out over the chords or something like that, that is much better done with regular velocity. But if you have to dig into the aftertouch on every note just to get that effect, that just doesn't make ergonomic sense. It doesn't feel good. 2 exceptions. Number 1, the Osmos. Now, maybe it's something to do with the fact that you can kind of wiggle the key and give it a little bit of vibrato too, and that pairs really nicely with the motion of Aftertouch itself. I don't know, something about that, when I felt that for the first time, I was like, oh, here's Aftertouch that actually feels good gesturally and kind of makes musical sense. Number 2, pitch effects. See, that's cool. That's something that actually expands what you can do musically. 95% of the time when I see Poly Aftertouch in patches, it doesn't make me feel that way. The amount that I see Poly Aftertouch mentioned as a feature in demos and in YouTube videos is way disproportionate to how often I see it actually showing up musically in people's playing. You know what's underrated though? Monophonic Aftertouch. Yep, they got it right, and then they went past it, just because they could, I guess. When mono Aftertouch is really integrated into a patch musically and tastefully, whew. Watch out. See, what you have to do ergonomically if you're playing a whole chord and you want to engage Aftertouch on just one note is actually pretty uncomfortable. But if you're doing it with just one finger, it's not that uncomfortable. And controlling things about the timbre or pitch of the whole rest of the keyboard with just one finger is actually awesome. You just gotta construct patches around that idea and compose musical passages around that idea and not treat it like some big limitation. Moral of the story, Poly Aftertouch is cool, but it's, I don't know, not cool most of the time. I always find myself altering factory patches to make it so that the Poly Aftertouch does something that makes any sense at all. End rant.